Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea won, Borussia Dortmund won. Not the exact way I wanted to finish this preseason tour. I mean, look, I'm not bothered about the result. We deserve to win. Um, but it's just the way that whole match panned out. Lots of missed chances. There were moments in the game where we didn't look clinical, didn't look polished. It kind of reminded me of last season, and I don't want to think about last season. And of course, the pitch wasn't good enough. So let's talk about this game. Let's give the match reactions. All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea won, Borussia Dortmund won. Look, let's get straight into it. I don't want to talk too much about the lineups, this, that, the other. First up, let's get some of the stinkers out of the way because, to be honest, I don't think there was too many positives. And we'll get to the positives down the track. Stinker number one, Raheem Sterling, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge issue. Yeah, he's turning out to be a big problem now. Every single preseason game that we've seen from Raheem Sterling has been so poor. It's like, as someone said in my watch along, it's like he's seeking out the wrong pass. And that's when he's looking to pass. His final third decision making is poor. He's all scrambled. He's all clouded. He's running into defenders and he's getting dispossessed. It's a huge problem. And now it looks like he's starting on the right side. Jackson up front, Christopher Nkunku on the left. We'll talk about Christopher Nkunku. Hopefully he's not injured, man. If Christopher Nkunku is injured, I think we're already starting to see the picture. Like, you know how we talk about, don't get this player, don't get that player. Definitely. I think we've all can agree. We were saying there's one more room for an attacking player, and that's probably Christopher Nkunku's replacement. Someone who can rotate with. This is why we were talking about Kudus. But coming back to the Sterling point, I don't want to use him on the right side. I definitely don't want to use him on the left side. I think it should be Mudryk on the left side. And this is why I've been asking for someone like, Angelo Gabriel on that right side for us. But once again, he didn't feature Angelo Gabriel in this match. Potentially could be going out on loan. I think now it's quite confirmed he's probably going to go out on loan. Unless I do think there might be one more game before the Liverpool game, sort of in-house close game, but we'll see. There's not been anything said about it. A lot of players that didn't get game time today, you'd think they're going to get some sort of game time. But that right side, Noni Madueke didn't feature again, so he's injured. That right side, it's Raheem Sterling. It's only Raheem Sterling, and it scares the living daylights out of me. Raheem Sterling is going to be one of those players this season that he's going to annoy us, absolutely annoy us. Like, I back this guy. I still back him, but I'm so worried. I am so worried the level of performance that are coming from him. 5 preseason matches. I'm pretty sure he's pretty much featured in every single one of them. Some of them, obviously, he started. Absolutely stunk up the joint. So that's Raheem Sterling. Let me know in the comment section what you feel about him. I'm scared. I don't think we're going to sell him. Not in this window. But he carries this on. He has to be sold in the next window. Whether it's January, whether it's next summer, he has to be sold. And because of him, someone's going to get blocked. Even someone like Ian Maatsen, I wouldn't mind having him start on that right side and sort of playing a little bit more inverted. So that's that. Look, for me, a few other players didn't play well either. Reece James, I don't think he had a very good game. I would pencil down Malo Gusto to start against Liverpool. Malo Gusto, when he came on, strong. The brother strong. He needs to start against Liverpool. Reece James still finding his feet. He was the captain today. So one thing is certain. I think Reece James will be the captain moving forward in this Chelsea squad for this season. Reece James most likely will be the Chelsea captain because Thiago Silva was on as well and Reece James was the captain. So for me, Reece James still is a bit away from being fully fit and fully sharp. Malo Gusto needs to start. Too strong to keep him away. In defense, Thiago Silva and Lewa Colwill, both fantastic. Thiago Silva always is fantastic. And Lewa Colwill was exemplary. Exemplary? I hope I pronounced that right. Some of these words always get, the tongue twisters. Lewa Colwill, definitely, some of his passing was phenomenal from that backside. So definitely he will start against Liverpool. And you can already see the quality of Lewa Colwill. Those line-breaking passes, that's what we need. It's not good enough to just go sideways all the time. You need to find those penetrating passes through the middle. And Lewa Colwill did that a couple of times where he broke the lines. I'll keep calling him. He's an attacking defender. Chilwell, Cucurella, both of them are a bit of an issue for us on the left side. Both of them. Chilwell, some of his touches. Look, the thing you get with Chilwell, at least, moving forward, he's always there to attack. But Chilwell and Mudryk, something's got to sort of be adjusted, because Mudryk likes to be high and wide, and Chilwell likes to be high and wide. So someone's got to be inverted. And I don't think any of those players are good enough to be inverted or likes to be inverted. Cucurella likes to be inverted, but Cucurella always has mistakes in him. So we have an issue there. We have a clear issue there, clear weakness there. Unless Cucurella and Chilwell really stand up and be counted for and starts changing their form, which I'm hope they do. Well, once again, you can pencil down Ian Maatsen there. You can even pencil down Lewis Hall there. Sad that we didn't see Lewis Hall once again. He's probably going to go out on a loan. It's quite confirmed now. He barely features in the preseason, so he's going to go out on a loan. Up front, Nkunku. Nkunku, ladies and gentlemen, looked so good before he got injured. Looked so good. We were looking a lot better with Nkunku in field. He had the vision. He had the passing. There was a nice little chip cross he did for Enzo Fernandez. It was a bit too high. And then obviously that give and go with Nicholas Jackson. I was going to say Nicholas Anelka. Nicholas Jackson. And that should have been a pen for Christopher Nkunku. And Jackson should have finished that. But Nkunku, I'm worried, man. He picked up a knock just behind his knee, whether it was right knee or left knee, I can't remember. But picked up a knock. And there's a footage that's going around on Twitter where he's limping off. He's sort of, limping, but he did put his thumbs up saying that he's fine. I hope he recovers by the time Liverpool game comes around. I truly hope this guy is nothing serious. If he can't play the Liverpool game, oh my God, we're seriously disadvantaged. Seriously. So hopefully Nicholas Jackson is going to be fit, and we're going to look out for his news that injury is, hopefully he recovers from that in 1 or 2 days. But I'm worried. I'm worried that something like that could take at least a couple of weeks. Nicholas Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, did everything right besides scoring. He did everything right. His work rate, his pressing, his hold up, his link up, everything. He got close to scoring. Yeah, that chance for that fell from Nkunku. Should have scored. Couldn't. There was another chance in the first half where he rounded the keeper, then took a shot. Didn't score. There was another chance in the second half. Didn't score. Is the Vlahovic news? I don't know. Some of these players, they do live in social media. They see what's going on. Has the Vlahovic news kind of got to his head? Because prior to this, he was scoring goals. Now, I know you can't be expected to score goals every single game, but in this game, he had quite a few chances. But I'm still a believer of Nicholas Jackson, man. 100% believer of Nicholas Jackson. He starts for me against Liverpool, but is there a shout for Vlahovic now? Apparently, Vlahovic scored, ladies and gentlemen, in the preseason game against Real Madrid. So he's back from injury. And then maybe we need to just set our mind that Vlahovic will probably come in, because the only way to get rid of Lukaku is Juventus wants to get rid of Vlahovic. So whether we like it or not, Vlahovic is going to come in. Maybe there is a need for competition. If Nkunku is going to be injured, we need some sort of competition up front for Nicholas Jackson. Armando Broja, not featured in this preseason. I don't know whether we're going to get Kudus. Kudus would have been, I still think we need someone like Kudus who can rotate with Nkunku and can play up front as well. But it's going to be Vlahovic. So it'll be hopefully healthy competition for Nicholas Jackson. But for me, Jackson definitely starts against Liverpool. In the middle, ladies and gentlemen, look, I know a lot of you guys will say Gallagher had a good game. Yeah, off the ball, he had a good game. He intercepted, he defended well. But let's be honest, man. In a pivot, with the ball, I need more, man. It's too easy to bypass our midfield. It's too easy to press someone like Gallagher. There were a couple of times where he got pressed and he's not quick enough to think to get out of those situations. Gallagher, for me, ladies and gentlemen, look, we have to get Caicedo. Caicedo is a must. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez is a must. And then the backups are one Santos and Casadei or Ugochukwu. But I think Ugochukwu is going to go out on loan. We didn't see him against Dortmund, potentially going out on loan. So get Caicedo in, sell Gallagher. We don't need 5 midfielders. Get Enzo, Caicedo, Santos, Casadei as the backups. Enzo Fernandez as well, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's been good this entire preseason. Another midfielder needs to wake up. But I know there's a quality there. With Gallagher, look, he'll fit certain teams. He just won't fit Chelsea Football Club. That's the issue. right? That's the issue. Some people get so annoyed when we talk about Gallagher, like, oh no, you're a hater, you don't like. No, it's not about hating. Like, you see where we lack that midfield. It's glaringly clear that someone like Caicedo is needed. We need to just drop the money, 100 million, get someone like Caicedo. Far too easy for opposition sometimes to just bypass straight through our midfield. And even with the ball, if Enzo Fernandez is further up, Gallagher is not press resistant enough and doesn't think quick enough with the ball. So we need someone like Caicedo. It's a must-have. Besides that, ladies and gentlemen, what else to say? Ian Maatsen, for me, definitely impressed when he came on. Chukweumeka, another one. To be honest, did not impress, man. This game, I had such high hopes, man. I so wanted Chukweumeka to work out, but he played in that sort of midfield / attacking midfield role. Maatsen looked a lot better when he came on. The passing was a lot more buzzing. He looked a lot more busier. Chukweumeka, for me, just didn't look busy. Just didn't look, I don't know, man. Like, something didn't click. Against Fulham, he looked good. This game, again, didn't look good. This entire preseason, very few times where Chukweumeka looked polished. And I understand he's a young player. You can't expect the young players to be polished, but nothing to be wowed about. The only time I was a little bit wowed was against Fulham, first half. So Ian Maatsen definitely has a place in this squad. Ian Maatsen can definitely play as a number 10. Can play in the wings, can play 10, can play anywhere. Looks like Ian Maatsen can play anywhere. He's got the passing range. He's got that footballing IQ. He's got that technical ability. So for me, Ian Maatsen definitely stays. So look, this preseason, Kepa, look, what can I say about Kepa? He's going to be the first team goalkeeper. Once again, the only time he was called upon, he put up a punch and he put it straight to the Dortmund player, and then Dortmund scored off the back of that. But then again, we were defending too deep. We should have been, hustling to get to that shot quickly enough. We didn't do that. Bashir Humphreys, for me, very, very good preseason. Flawless, to be honest, but I can't see how he sticks around. He's probably going to go out on loan. With Axel Desassi coming in, he'll most likely go out on loan. So look, I don't think I've missed anyone else, but yeah, it's just a bit of a bitter taste to finish this preseason with that performance. I wanted to go to the Liverpool game with a little bit more confidence, a little bit more momentum. Definitely not that performance. And definitely the pitch had something to do with it. The pitch was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. The ball wasn't moving, but there were times where Dortmund, didn't seem to bother them. They were moving the ball quite nicely enough. We, at times, did move the ball very, very nicely. We had good movements, but it just didn't prolong. It wasn't consistent enough. So look, a lot to think for Pochettino for the upcoming Premier League season. Overall, look, this preseason has been strong. It's been strong. There's a lot of players that has impressed me. And there's a lot of players that we are going to start seeing who are going to either be sold or go out on loan. So lots of changes still to happen. But I think one of the key players, hopefully Nkunku, is going to be fit against Liverpool. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section what you thought about this match, overall, the preseason, some of the things that you found positive, some of the things you found negative. In the comment section, let me know. Smash a like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you guys with a live, hopefully, tomorrow, early UK time, or sort of, I don't know, maybe around 10 a.m.-ish, 10:30 a.m.-ish, sort of UK time. We'll see. Until then, everyone, take care and see ya.